My name is Dylan Johnson. Along with team members Yvonne Ingabira and Connor Nichols, we worked with Platte Basin Timelapse to help develop a film festival and outreach plan for them. Now, Platte Basin Timelapse, also known as PBT, recently joined Kasner at UNL. They hope to develop more awareness of their organization at UNL and beyond in order to achieve more engagement and collaboration with their work. The importance of PBT and how it can help others is that studies by both Daniels and Borum-Chatu and Feldman have shown that documentaries and other media are very effective at engaging individuals and helping grasp various concepts. Now, the overall goal of this project is to increase awareness of PBT at UNL and to provide them with an event that can be replicated. The first objective was to create a short email template to use when contacting faculty at UNL as to help spread awareness of PBT. The second objective was to create a survey to go along with the email to help PBT engage interest among faculty and find potential collaborators. Our third objective was to develop a timeline and walkthrough for a film festival that PBT would run. Over the course of the project, we conducted the following tasks. For the literature review, Mariah Lundgren, our client contact, provided us with much of PBT's previous work to get us a better feel of what PBT was. We also looked into how documentaries, like the one PBT creates, are useful as education and outreach tools. We used several meetings talking with members of PBT to help focus the project and learn what PBT wanted. For the email, we wanted something that was concise but provided enough information for those unfamiliar with PBT to understand it. We also wanted to include PBT resources so that others could see what PBT has done. With the survey, we didn't want to overwhelm someone that was willing to take the time to look at it. We chose to keep questions to a minimum with mostly yes or no answers. We used Google Forms to easily collect and share the data. Developing the festival, we decided on an online event rather than in person due to its accessibility and that it's the safer option with the current pandemic. We created an outline of how the festival would run with times and descriptions for each section. We also provided instructions on using Zoom webinars, the primary tool for the event. For this project, we have 5 major accomplishments. First, we viewed a large portion of PBT's work. Next, we developed and finalized ideas with members of PBT. Third, we developed the short survey for PBT to gauge interest in collaboration and in the film festival. In addition to the survey, we created the email template as well as a list of faculty that we recommend PBT contact throughout UNL, which should make outreach easy in the future. Finally, we generated the instruction sheet and outline for running the film festival. After this project, the hope is that our products will accomplish several things. The festival plans will facilitate easy running of events by PBT, which will presumably increase engagement with their work in and out of the university. Also, the plans could be easily converted to suit an in-person setting, should the opportunity arise. The email will be helpful to PBT because it will expand their network at UNL, allowing them to be involved with multiple colleges outside of Kasner. It will also benefit professors as they will be able to utilize the PBT material in classrooms. Finally, with the survey, we believe that it will give PBT a concrete understanding of how interested people are with their work as well as interest in attending the film festival event. We have some recommendations for both PBT and any students working on the project in the future. First, we suggest that PBT have more specific goals when working with students. We found the goal of become more well-known a little vague. Next, we suggest that both students and PBT start with a smaller goal and move to a larger one. Finally, we suggest to students that they be proactive in outreach for information, both from your client and any stakeholders you are trying to engage with. We also learned a few things over the course of the project. We learned that even if an idea is simple, it can still be good and useful. As we mentioned before, getting people involved and sharing their thoughts was enormously helpful. Another thing we had to learn was to work with the resources we had available. Finally, we learned it's okay to ask for extensions if a predetermined timeline doesn't work for you. We would like to say thank you to Platte Basin Timelapse, especially Mike Forsberg, Mary Harner, Kim Hachia, and Mariah Lundgren. And here are our sources.